Welcome everybody. We've had a busy week. Also had our committee meeting last night, and I'll go over that in a second. But let me start with we had our parade last Saturday. Had a big turnout on the parade, and then of course we had our shop with the cop this week, which went over better than expected. We raised a lot of money. Very excited about how that's been moving forward over the last few years. And then we received a trendsetter city for 2019. That's a big deal for us. It's done by the Business Journal. This is all the cities in Arkansas get looked at, and we won this year for cities under 5,000 for their wellness category, and we will also be receiving recognition at the Municipal League Winter Conference for that. So we'll post some stuff on that online too, so you can kind of read up on that. It's a big deal for our city, and will give us a lot of good publicity statewide on what Gravit's doing and how Gravit's growing. Committee meeting last night. We had several things. Of course, we looked at our calendars for next year, and that is setting all of our city council meetings for the year, all the days off and holidays for the staff and city offices, so all that's preset. That'll be voted on next week. We also had a parks grant, and this is for the Hiawassee area. It's for the tennis court and the basketball court over there, and then for a toddler area at Old Town Park. That'll be voted on next week also. Part of this comes out, half of it comes out of grants from the Parks and Tourism Department, and the other part comes out of our bond money to pay for that. So hopefully that'll be done by spring, and it should look great and be a new added thing for everybody to enjoy at both of those parts. The toddler part will be strictly for toddlers, so it'll be a new area in Gravit that will have access just for the toddler area and for parents of that. So it'll be a nice thing so little kids aren't getting hurt or run over by bigger kids in that area. So look for that to be coming, hopefully by the spring of 2020. Looking forward to that. Also, city council meetings will now be at City Hall from now on. Just want to let you guys know that we're going to start doing everything in one location to kind of help with confusion. We'll post that a few times so everybody can get used to that. But we'll start having our committee meetings and our council meetings at City Hall going forward, starting next week. We also had some budget 2020 budget. That's a big deal. We're working on 2020 budget again. Everything's going forward. We're looking at probably a 4 to 5% increase in our income coming in next year. I'm excited about that. This year is on track. We're right at hitting our numbers for what we budgeted for last year, plus budget adjustments and other income we've had. We are right on track, I think within about 0.5% of where we expected to be at, so that's going great. Looks like we'll end the year right where we need to be. November was a great month, very up month for income for the city, so everything's looking on track to end the year very good, which I'll also put all that in my State of the City in January, so you guys kind of have an idea on exactly where we're at, percentage-wise, growth-wise, expenses, and all that stuff. So everything's moving forward, looking great. Hope you guys enjoy your weekend, and we'll talk to you next week.